What's up, y'all? I think definitely peeking over here. All right. Hope you're having a good day so far. We're just getting ready to chill and have a little bit of fun. Welcome on into the stream. Let's see. Kill this. Perfect. Well, as the title said, I did add Mount Fuji to my Japanese theme island. What's up, Keith? Welcome in. Glad you're here. Alright. So, you can go over and check out Mount Fuji. We are adding a bridge, so that is under construction. We are going to time travel here soon. Just so we can get that put in place here. We're going to have to take the long way around since we can't get across that new bridge there, so we're going to go around this way. And you'll get to see some of the changes and updates that I've done in the rural section of the Japan theme. Oh yeah, I did add a bike rack up here by Resident Services. I feel like it came out good. Nice way to kind of fill the space and give a little more character to that space there. Right. Going around to the rural section here. Well, welcome to the rural section. Added a little drinking type pub thing here. We have a nice sake. Like a little shop, car shop type of thing along there. And you might notice that we now have two bridges here leading to the rural section. We're in the rural section, so welcome to the rural area. Still working on a little bit of the designs here, but we're all here for one view. That view. There is Mount Fuji. So I'm gonna switch to camera view because you know it's always so much better. Now we'll get out of the way. But yep, there is Mount Fuji. There's the moon. So give you a nice little view of the peak there. No clouds covering Mount Fuji here. Yeah, looking really good. Definitely happy with how that came out. I think definitely worthwhile. Take a photo there. Alright, let me switch over to this guy. That way you can see the screen a little bit better. There you go, there's Mount Fuji. Beautiful view. Alright, well, let's see. What are you doing? Alright. We are going to time travel to tomorrow real quick. Oops, I need to close this out properly so it'll save where we are. Get that saved out there. Alright, so that's there. Let's get this closed. We'll go time travel here. And we'll go to the 4th. We'll log it in, get that time travel switched over there, and then we'll switch it back to current day. Alright. This always takes forever to get this, all through here. You're kind of extending the little like shopping area off of Able Sisters. That's kind of one of the plans today. That's why that bridge was added in there. I actually made that river cut into a little pond there, just so that we can add one more bridge in. We have one more bridge that we can build in the game. We have our pro license, our pro construction license or whatever, which will allow us to do 10 bridges and 10 inclines. We have the ability to do one more bridge, which I am going to save for kind of the back portion of the island. I think I'm going to do one back there. So I'm thinking about cutting through that back section, like down through the middle of it, so that it creates kind of a tunnel, but then it's like a land bridge. We'll have some like waterfalls that like sink down into it and stuff. So needed one more bridge for that. We'll probably do a couple of inclines yet. Yeah, what are you doing up there? Hi, Henry. Enjoying the cool breezes of Yoroko. Alright. Oh yeah, look at that. We got rank S for our home from the Happy Home Academy. So we added plenty enough to our home and everything that gave us rank S. It's the highest tier for the Happy Home Academy that you can get. I've never had that achievement, so that is definitely something that is worthwhile. There's the bronze HHA plaque. You know, I think we're gonna have to go into the office and add that plaque. Yeah, buddy. Let's go add that plaque in the office real quick, and then we'll go back to what we were doing. That is an excellent achievement. Let's see. I'm gonna go into the designer mode. Go into the walls. Let's see. Where is a good spot? Let's put it. We'll put it above our workstation right here. Yep. We'll go just a little higher. I think that will do it there. Yeah, I think that looks good above that. Our office has lots of stuff hanging on the walls. Got all of our villagers, past villagers, and some of the island staff. And some VIPs that I've worked with for the Paradise planning. Alright, let's get back out here. That's awesome to get S tier. Okay, so our bridge should be back together, or put together over here. We're just going to double check that, and we'll log out, move back to current day. Yep, our bridge is ready to go. Look at that. So fancy. So fancy. Alright, so we're gonna add some more of the I wanna do more like the rural shop stuff over here. Hey Jekla, welcome back. Glad you're here joining me today. Yeah, I mean, that's what you get is, snow and current day of January type thing. Alright, so we have gotten our bridge in. We're gonna time travel back to current day, which still gonna be snowy, just the way it is for right now. I like to play it in current day, and then, you know, when I do the Dream Island, I'll move it to cherry blossom season. Alright, let's move back to current day here. And then I think we will end up starting off by going to the Treasure Islands to get some supplies for this rural shopping area. Let's see how we're doing that. Let me look up. I'm gonna look up a couple of shopping areas here. Images. Let's see. Okay. We did get. Oh, I could do that along there. Okay. We'll do that one right there. Okay, I got a good idea here. Alright, let's get back in here. I did get another custom code, design code put on. That's for brick wall. So we do need to get a whole bunch of the tall, simple panels. So we're going to do kind of a brick wall. It's kind of a rustic looking brick wall, like designed behind this area. Because on the other side of the mountain where we're building this at is going to be the is where the museum is, and one of the like outdoor exhibits of the museum. So I obviously can't go any further back, but we need some type of a, I would say, like a retaining wall type of thing behind it. So you'll see that there's this wall right here. I want all along this wall here. I want to put the like retaining wall, and then I think we'll put like some stalls here where people can come and get some sake and some sushi and things like that. I need these out of the way. I am getting annoyed by all the snowballs, honestly. Because I'm not building the snowmen. They take 4 days to get rid of them, and I'm not looking to do that right now. Okay. Let's see. I need to get rid of a couple things out of my inventory first. I don't know that I can put one up in this corner. I'm going to see if maybe... What? No. Darn it. Okay. I was hoping I could put a bamboo tree there. All the villagers are over here today. We did add the observation tower, so you can see that. And that is in existence there. Climb up in there and check that out. Let's see. Where can I put up a bamboo tree at? I don't want to get rid of the bamboo trees because. Let's see what Shino has to say today. I haven't seen her yet. Right. Let's see. I don't know if we can plant a... No, you can't plant on the beach, I don't think. Just try it in a couple spots just in case, you know. Yeah, I can't plant a bamboo tree on the beach. That sucks. And there's probably not enough room there either. Dang it. I really want to get rid of it. yoga over here. This time of day is when Hangy gets sleepy. Alright. No, can't put it in the backyard of this home either. Sucks. If you don't put the like trees in first, it screws you up. It really sucks. Okay, I think I can put another one over here. No, I can't. I think I'm fine with getting rid of all the rest of those, just selling them. It's mainly the bamboo trees that I want to definitely keep around. My intention is to have as many of those on the island as I can have. More so than the others, but we do have to keep all of those others together. Yes, yes, thank you. Let me sell my stuff. Hurry up. Got a place to go, things to get. Let's see, double check. Yep, that's all of it. Okay, fine. I'd rather sell it and get something out of it than just get nothing at all. Okay, so there's that. I need to go to a storage shed real quick. Get those few slots back. Let's see here. We need to pull up the codes. Let's get over here. First off, I need to figure out what island stuff is on. I'll fly. It's just easier if I get like this all ready before it's time to enter the code. Let's see, we're going online play. Chair. Alright, simple panel. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh. Okay, that works. Okay, so let's... I found one we can go to. They actually had quite a few. I think I want to do the black ones. Let me go here. There's one person on the island. Oh no, there's more than that. We might be waiting a little bit here to get into the island. How many people are on this other island? There's 3 people with one in line on it as well. Jeez. We're second in line to get onto this island. While we're here, because I'm not allowed to show you guys the code. I have to switch to this screen here while I'm entering the code here. Do that so I can that pop off there. While we're waiting here, I'm gonna change a couple settings for this screen that I forgot to set already. Alright, there's that. Come on, people. Hurry up on there. Yeah, second. There's 3 people on the island. They only let 3 people on the island at once. The only reason I'm going to this particular treasure island, or group of treasure islands, is because they have more of the simple panels than the other one I use. And the other one would require me to take a lot more trips. Because I think they only have like 3 of each color or something like that. Whereas this one, they have multiple rows of it. And people take forever. You get 45 minutes on the island to gather everything. But it's like you have to sit here and wait in line for forever to get into it sometimes. Let's see. What's the other 2? Okay, so I can check that one. Core, Indigo, and Bloom. So let's see what the others look like. Indigo. My problem is this is going to be like certain colors, and these are not the colors I want. Core 2. Gee, we'd never get on. Oh my gosh, we'd never get on to Core 2. There are 5 people in line on Core 2. That's insane. Man, these guys. Let's see. What was the other one? Oh, sorry, my eyes are like acting up. I think the warm air has started to make the plants continue to bud out here in Colorado, and I think seasonal allergies are kicking back in all over again. What was that other island it said? There's one more island. No, I'm looking for Bloom. I feel like that's gonna not be. Oh, maybe we might be able to get into that. Okay, so let's do this. Bumble. We're going to get out of line for that one. We're gonna go over here to Bloom, as the next in line is empty, and I can get in right away. All right, so let's get this code in there. Make sure that this works. Yes. Okay. Now we can switch back to the game stream here. I hope that there's all the colors on this island, because that's kind of why I like the other island. Somebody must be trying to leave. Alright, let's give it half a second here. And we'll try it again. Because That's my guess. Is somebody is either trying to leave or something there. Let's try it now. There we go. That's what it was. Alright. Wearing our Louis Vuitton outfit today. A different Louis Vuitton outfit. Alright. Let's get on this island, and I sure hope that there are a lot of simple panels. The right color. Shoji over here. Alright, let's see what we got. That person's about to leave, so we're about to get held up again. Grocery basket. Okay, so short, simple panels. There they go. We gotta find the tall, simple panels. Short's not gonna work for this particular case. Wait for them to finish leaving, and then we'll be able to continue on here. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna go click on this, because it'll show us how much time we've got. So signs, silos. Oh good, this is the one that has the invisible stuff I can walk through without having to go all the way around. Walk right through these shelves. Okay, so if those short ones are there, then there's the tall ones down here. Not quite as many as I'd like. Let's go on to the other island. I really need the black. Someone else is leaving now. Because you can't change the color of the simple panel. Like frame. I didn't even see that person on the list. Well, I'm the only one on the island now. Nobody in line waiting to get in or anything. Okay, let's see. I might be able to like interchange between this one and that color. Is there? There's no more down there. That's the end of it right there. Just the 3 of those ones. Okay. Well, we'll get some of these as well. Yeah, that other island definitely had a lot more. Okay, let's see what else we can utilize here for the rural area. Oh yeah, I gotta show you, I put in the fish market, fishing kind of area. We're gonna do a little more to that too. Ooh, fancy, I didn't see that one before. Grab one of those. Don't think I need any more scooters right now. When we go to do that other area, we are going to need these safety railing. I'll have to decide what color I want later. I'm not going to get them right now. But when I do like that land bridge across the back of the island, I'm going to use those. If we do see like the standard streetlights, we should get a few more of those. Like the straight up and down style. Oh yes, that was the other thing I was gonna put in. That like service station thing. Let's do. Yeah, I like the rusty ones, so we'll do 2 of the gas pumps. Just thinking about that the other day. I was like, oh, I should definitely add some of these. Let's see how much we got. Okay. Let's grab a couple of those. I've used a bunch. I've used this color, so let me grab some of those. What are you guys up to today? Just hanging out on Saturday doing nothing, or are you playing some games today? What are you guys up to today? mixers. I don't need pro tape recorder. Headphones. If this was more of a old town, you know, American town type thing, I would stop and get at least one of those screens, projector screens, because I could totally put in like a drive-in theater kind of thing. I did not see anything else that's like, oh, I gotta have that for this design. So we'll get back on the airplane and fly back to Yorokobi. Put these away, and then we might see if that other island is freed up. So we can go get more of the simple panels, because we're going to need a lot more of those, I think, overall. Might have left the island. Let's see. What's the line look like over here? Of course, the line is now empty over there. So let's get over here, drop this off really quick, and then we will head back over to the other island. Oh, I saw such an amazing island today on another streamer's video. It was a Hawaiian island, and it absolutely looked amazing. I mean, if it wasn't a game, you would almost thought that you were, you know, walking through Hawaii. It's pretty cool. Go to the other island now that there's nobody over there. We'll get this set up, and then when it comes time to enter the code, then I gotta switch screens for a second. Alright, wow, we're doing this. We'll go to this screen. Alright. Let me get that code. Join island. Alright. No waiting this time. Which is great. Alright. That works. Yes, it does. Okay, switch back to the other screen. Alright, hopefully these other people have not picked up a bunch of the simple panels already. We're crossing our fingers. Because if I don't have to go for another run, I would rather not go for another run. But if we have to, we'll do what we have to do. Just the way it goes. Also, hopefully it's not nighttime, because sometimes it's really hard to tell which ones are black and which ones are like brown in the nighttime colors. Spoke too soon. This island has everything that is yellow and black. Yellow, black, brown. Brown is on here, maybe. No, let's see. Black and yellow. That's what it is, yeah. Black and yellow. So everything black and yellow. And I believe they've got some, like, the silver or white panels as well. But primarily that. Kits. Okay, so see, there are 6 of the black ones here. Unlike, I think there's more over here. This is the other color. I'll just get them anyway. That's great. One of the 2 colors is bound to work for us. Alright, someone's leaving. I'm going to also get that, like, concrete gray one. That actually might be the game plan, is to use the concrete gray with these block walls. Because it'll blend in. So let's give that a try. Person's out of here. Feel sorry for the next guy that needs us. Oh, it'll reset obviously after we leave. But, you know, in the meantime. Let's see, is there anything else over here? Ooh, I could get a couple of those. Let's get those. We used the only 2 we had of them already. These merchandise tables. Definitely handy. Especially since we're doing kind of a merchandise area now. Almost out of the yellow section. Let's look through the black section here. Let's grab a smoker. These small cafe tables, we might be able to utilize those. Let's grab a couple of those. Alright, we've got 7 slots open still. Let's see. That's the wrong kind of street light. I'm gonna grab a couple of these trash bags. Stonework kitchen. Yeah, let's grab one. Why not? Do you see any like dining chairs? I need at least 2 of those to go with the tables, I think. Chair? That's not the kind of chair I want. What is this chair? Folding chair? I don't like the folding chair idea for that. Garden chair? No. Well, actually that garden chair might be the best deal. This is an outdoor dining cafe, so... although I like the Iron Garden chairs better. I'm gonna do the Iron Garden chairs. Go with the table. I know we got 2 tables, but the other one I think I'm gonna use as part of the like, stalls. What is this fence? Iron fence. Don't forget to interact with the live stream also. Give likes and be sure to share it also. Trying to get to that affiliate level over here on Twitch. That would definitely help us out there. We appreciate it. chess game, yes. And just to see what else is down here. That's me. Alright. Back to the airport we go. We're going to use a bunch of the customization kits for the designs we need to put on these panels. Probably pick those up at the start of this. What else is trying to come to the island? Well, I was returning home first, so you're just gonna have to wait. I was here first. My turn first. Alright, we are flying off the island, so clicking on the I lift the island. Alright. We're done there for now. I need to look at a notification real quick here. Let's come back into Yoro Kobe. Right. Here we go. There we go. Alright, took care of that notification. I need to really fast. Alright. Let's go put the stuff in the storage shed and we'll go back to that area and we will see what we're able to get done. We are going to need to get another, probably get a once we put the stuff away, we'll get a storage shed out. Get our, we'll put one set of these away. Put all the simple panels away for right at the moment. We'll get out a DIY table and we will get out a storage shed. So we'll leave those over there in that area so we're not having to run a distance away to get what we need. Where are you at? There's a shed. There's a table. Cool. Back over to where we're working at here. Okay, so let's see. Actually, there is a storage shed over here, but that's fine. Let's put this up right here. I'll put the shed next to it. Okay, let's look at our simple panels here. think I've got enough of that color that we can do them. All the concrete gray. Not sure how many of these we need. And we may have to go back and get more of them. But we will find out. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really good together with that concrete gray and the block wall. That definitely looks really good. So worthwhile, totally worthwhile. So we will do up a few of these before we go over there. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want the next one. I'm glad it like keeps the design. So I'll keep re-adding that every time. We'll do it 5 of them, and that should give us a good idea of how many we're going to need. One more. So let's go look at this. We're not going to start it like all the way over. I think we'll start like right here. Right by the corner of that wall there. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's do 3 more of them. That's already looking really good there. Well, actually, we'll do all 4 of them because I think I'm going to need to just kind of block that corner off too. I think this is going to look really good. We have to customize all of these for this code, and then we have to do the custom codes for all of the other stalls as well. Okay, let's pick these up. Okay, I think that is far enough over for that. I think I want to do one more right here. This direction, and then I'm going to do one this direction. looks weird. Just to kind of block that corner in a little bit. Okay, so that's our block wall done. I think it looks pretty good. It's hiding that dirt wall there quite a bit, and it's also hiding the bottom edge of that fence. And it kind of makes sense there. Let's get some stalls out. Another idea that I saw this morning. So let's do some of this in there. Okay, let's do one of these in there. We'll do one of these in there. And we'll do stalls for the rest of those, because what we'll do is in front of these ones, we will use the merch tables. Possibly. We might be able to. I'm not sure yet. These are definitely not going to be like stalls you can just like go and sit down at, because there's not going to be enough room for the stools in front of it. I don't need to customize anything on that. I am going to customize the merch tables. One like that. Stalls. Look at this black. One of this like purple roof design. We'll do one like this. Okay, let's try that for the moment. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to fit the first two in front of these, but we'll see. Okay, so the first one, let's do a stall. Storefronts. Let's go with this one. I might have to close that lake in a little bit. Tables out here. There are merch tables in front of these. Okay, let's get into island design. Let's check this real quick while we're here. Got this ranking from the Happy Home Academy. Your decorating skills are truly an inspiration, and you deserve some Nook Miles. 1,000 Nook Miles. Anything else? I don't think so. Alright, let's get into island designer here. And we will close in this pond a little bit here. skip. Okay. I thought for sure the tree was going to be in the way. That also gives a little more depth to the look and feel of like this particular shopping area. Okay, now we need to figure out what items we want to put into these. So let's see. That does mean, though, since we did that, we could put stools in front of at least one of them. And maybe we do like a place to get drinks at for one. So let's get ourselves... Actually, you know what, we'll do that, and then we will do... a meal at that one. Let's see, while we're here, let's look at the others here. That accessory stand is for my house. I don't want to take that out of here. That'll be for the other one. This could be for one of the merch tables. Let's do this for the other merch table. Let's customize that bag real quick. That one. So let's get everything. Oh, I need to customize the bottles with their labels. We need the sake labels on decorative bottles. Alright, so we will do the drinks and meal here. This one. We'll do this on this one. Okay, let's get a couple of stools for the one stall there. have black, so we'll just do standard wooden, and let's put like a cushion. Oh, I can change that color. Good. Let's go with blue dark wood. And we'll use the flag design. Oh yeah, that looks really good with that. Yep, I think that looks really nice. Okay, we got a space right here where we should put something. Oh, we should have made this all like dirt or something. I also path dirt coming in here. Thinking I should have put the dirt underneath all of that. I like the bridge being on an angle. Only problem is with the way that this works, you end up with these gaps. I don't like that part. What I think I'll do, even though there's gaps like this, I'll do like I did on my other island. So I'll round those off. There's nothing I can do about this. It's just the way it's going to be. That is not what I wanted to do. Turn that back on. There's not a whole lot of space back here. Maybe we'll move that utility pole back in this spot right there. If that works. There's not a lot of space back there anyway. Let's make a single path in front of these. Okay, and then we'll do our tile again. Like sidewalk, and then we'll back on here in the rural area. It's nice to put down the dirt first, because then you don't have to worry about the edges being weird. It just trims off the edges, makes it blend into the snow in this case, or the grass in the springtime. Oh, I need to do that. See, it will also round off these edges, so it won't be as sharp, like a point by the bridge there. That is the real advantage to that. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one dirt spot right here, and I'll put something there. This is gonna look weird if I put a tile there. I went with this tile because it kind of blends in with the dirt. It made more sense, you know, for the rural area. Overall, so I think it just works better for like the main like pathway through the rural area. Now on this side, it's going to be this. But I am going to have to take it up and do the dirt. At least where these spots are. I'll have to do it back there. Actually, I don't need to do it right there. I want to do it only on the edges. Okay. Let me put that tile back. Switch to the dirt. Basically, the whole point of this is to kind of. I probably am gonna have to do that. I might do a different tile over here then. That's not gonna. That may not blend. We'll see what it does here. Let's see what it does. If it doesn't blend, then I'm gonna have to change that. Okay. It's not gonna. This tile is not affected by the dirt. That sucks. It just goes right over it. Okay, well, this side, that's just the way it's gonna have to be then. Because I'm not gonna, I need this part to blend with this part. So it doesn't make any sense for me to go and put a different kind of tile here. Okay. That's where we're at there. Alright, let's get a few things out that we can decorate with here. So one of those things was to use these and that table. One of these tables. Try to fit these guys in. And I think we're gonna do one more stall for that spot there. We may not be able to fit the drink machines in. Let's see. Okay, we don't need to do anything with those. The bags, I'm thinking that just changes the color, right? We'll leave those as black. We don't need to change the color of the trash bags. Don't need to change that. Don't need to change that. Where the heck is the stall? There it is. That was the one thing we needed to change over here, was that stall. To the right spot. Okay, let's put the drink machine right here next to that if we can. Put snack machine over here. I need to pull it this way. Okay. Garden wagon, we'll put that guy right here. If we can pull it. We can't pull it this way a little bit. I don't want to block the reverse order for sure. Okay. I feel like I need to have something behind that though. Let's see. Let's maybe put that. Oh, I don't want to block that vehicle. If I block his moped in, that's not gonna work either. Okay, we're just gonna do the trash bin over here. Do the bags in front of it. Okay, that works for there. Maybe if I pull back. Still nothing doing over that. Okay, I got an idea. Let's put not there. Let's table right here. That out here. Make sure chair switch down the way. Put this guy right here and spin around. That's how the cafe table is going to be. Actually, what I might do, I'm not using that cart there. Let's go ahead and put the cart right here. That works there. Oh, I might switch out obsolete rocks though. What should I do? Get something else. I think I'm gonna do like a cypress tree or something in that little spot over there. Where are they? There's trees. Yes, we'll do a fan palm there. That's what we'll do in that spot. Make that up. We're gonna do the rock pattern there. Now, move this out of the way for a moment. Come back in here. Put the fan palm there. We'll back up and we'll put the chair back. Oh yeah, that looks better. I almost think we need to do a similar thing behind this chair. Over there now. Okay, let me do this real quick. We're gonna put it in. Actually, I need to do. I'm gonna do dirt over here. It just makes the rocks look better. And it gives it separation from the other item there. What an idea. What if I put that cart right here? I feel like it's gonna just fit in better there. Let me back it up for a second. I need to put down the rocks. How much nicer that blends in whenever you got the right like rock pattern, tile pattern to go over the dirt. It kind of gives it. Ah, shoot, stupid. I gotta fix that tile, but you can see how it gives it a much better look. Okay, get that out of my hand. Push the cart. Yeah, see the cart just, it works better right there. And it's the perfect like size because it's 2 tiles wide. Okay, let's do another, do that other palm type tree. Palm fan, whatever it's called. Let's go place that. Oh yeah, that looks nice there. Push all the way in. Perfection. Okay. And I think there was, okay, I did get those like recycled papers earlier. I think we can use those as like another like space filler for this like space, and I need to get something for that stall. Oh. You can get one of those out. I'm gonna put a tea set on that to go with that table. Where? Okay, so there is. Let's use that. We'll use this one on that. There is the stack of the recycled papers, and let's do a bamboo lunch on that table. Move the chair for a second. So we get to the table. Perfect. Chair back. And right here, let's do like the recycled paper. Actually, I want to do the tea card there. Serving cart, we'll put the tea set on the serving cart. Let's do like the news recycled paper bundle back here in that spot. I think that works there. Couple more minutes here, and then we're gonna take a intermission for a minute, so I can go get a drink, stand up and stretch. Everyone else should do as well. Is there anything else I can put in that like courtyard? I don't know that the evergreen ash would work there. We'll get one out and try it, like in the center of that courtyard. Let's see. Still need something to go in that stall though. Maybe we'll put the other bamboo lunchbox in that stall. Let's do that. And we'll just center it so that it takes up the center part of that. You can see there's something there, at least that's really the main thing behind that. I don't think this is gonna fit in here in an effective manner. You can still get to everything. You just can't get around that direction, you have to go around this way. What if... no. Because I don't want to block Kabuki's home either. want to be able to see the house still there. Okay. But we could do it over here. Should we do it over here? Or should we put corner? One thing is you're not gonna see the shops necessarily over here. Okay, let's do the bush here. We're gonna have to get rid of the dirt underneath of this because I need it to actually tie in or not tie in underneath of it. I want the rocks to be separate, kind of like that area is across the walkway there. Putting in our rocks over here. Let's put in the bush right here. Put it next to it. Definitely feel like we should put something next to it here. Let's do a greenhouse. We'll do one of these signs. You can still see through the greenhouse, so that makes a difference to that spot. I would have to say. Alright, we're going to take an intermission real quick. I'll put some music on for y'all. I take a quick stand break and grab a drink, and then we'll come right back to it here. What you doing, babe? Nothing? Not playing your game no more? Alright, here we go. We're gonna get back into it here. Alright, I think this... I mean, we gotta do something with this spot over here. I think this works here. Could put a utility pole there. That might make sense. Let's see if we can put that other spot over there. What can we do? Oh. We do need a couple of street lamps. Over there. Utility pole. Just do a couple of like garden rocks there, I think. Something more natural, something, you know. Not quite made up. Put that there. Put that flat. Yep, I think that works. I think that works. Let's do utility pole there. Turn that. And then right here we'll put in a street lamp. We need that in this area. Something we did not put over here. Ooh, we could do a street lamp right in the middle though. Come to think of it, I think that will work. That way a little bit, I think. Because that centers in that tile there anyway, so there's room for you to walk all the way around it. See if we could put these bags on top of the bed. Make more sense. Okay, and then we need something for this little spot right here. Maybe we'll do a stall where these two are at. So let's get a stall going here. Ooh, I got an idea for this, actually. Hold my bear, watch this. Stalls, where... Did I not go down far enough yet? No, there. Let's see, let's grab a white stall. And then... grab one of these, and let's grab these guys. Oh, I want to put music over there. That's the other thing I'm gonna do within these areas all around the island is I want to put I really want to put music all the way around the island. That was something that, yeah. Sorry, got a notification I'm gonna respond to. But yes, I want to put music all the way around the island. So that was something that they did in one of the other islands that I saw on someone else's stream today, and I was like, I like that, having that music around. So those like tall bamboo speakers, we're gonna be getting a bunch of those. That's something else to do. And we do need to get more chessboards also. That's another thing. Okay, so that, we got the bread, we got that, Okay, let's go ahead and pick up the shed. Let's do our customizations. We'll pick this up out of the way. We'll see if we have room for this, because I have an idea here, but I'm not sure if we're going to have room. I think we will, but there's a chance we may not. I'm going to go to game only for just a second. Okay. Sorry, I had to deal with something. Okay. I think we want to leave this as white. And okay, we're gonna do this one as our banner for this. And we'll do the same for the merch table, so that everything matches. Yep. Okay, so right here, let's put the stand, the stall right there. Actually, I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, we need to put one of the bread items here now before we put the other in. Put the merch table in. Yep. And now we'll put... That is definitely not what I want to do. I keep doing that. It's annoying. Okay. So that gets us what we need for this, and there's still plenty of room to walk by there. The cart here, got an idea. Do I have any of those lamps though? I wonder if I've got any of those street lights, the curved street lights. I bet I don't. I only have the straight ones. Okay. And the blossom viewing just isn't gonna work for that. let's grab one of those. And we're going to modify this area a little bit. Take that out of there for a second. I need to do another dirt patch and rock patch behind that. Put a lamppost. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Put that there. And then I need to stand here, I believe. I need to. Oh my gosh. Come on. So annoying. I'm gonna have to stand this direction with the garden wagon down. Can I get around it at all? No, of course not. So I needed to go this direction. Okay, I'll do this. Pick that up for a second. Can I get around it this way? No. Can I pull it this way one space? Yes. Okay, so that puts that there. Let's put this evergreen ash back. In this spot. Yeah, that looks really nice now. I like that. I think that really works for this area. Ends the nicer neighborhood section, and then you're into the rural area. And you can definitely tell the transition between the two. Definitely worth that. That's for sure. Okay. I think that works. Let's see. Cassette player, this I plan on putting over here. It's annoying that you can put something on top of like the vending machine, but you can't put anything on top of like the trash bin, like trash bags even. That's kind of dumb. Okay, let's pick what music we want this to be playing. No. Oh, dang it. Okay. Did that put it in my pocket? It did. Okay, I can put it back in there. That was stupid. I was trying to turn up the volume. Let's do that. The other thing I was thinking, if we do one of those bamboo speakers, we might see if we can get it in, like, behind this. Add music in there. But they had, like, different music, like, going on. I think that works to do that. Alright. And the country music just like works for the rural area. Now I could do it. Maybe I know you can set stuff on this. Maybe I'll put a speaker on that or like a radio on that. Maybe if it's one that just plays the random. Let's do the nearly busted radio, because that's going to look better, I think, with that. Oh, and you know what else we can do? Let's give a little more to that. Go back down here. We could put a secondary item up there. Like a toolbox. On that beam. And then I'll just get more aesthetic. Think they can do with each other? Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then that's just gonna play random music. So yeah, I think that works for that. I think that really. What you doing, Kabuki? I'm tired from just watching how busy you are. Meow. Okay. Always doing something on the island. Now, I only see you running around here willy-nilly. Be careful, you don't slip and fall. Of course. Okay. What else? I don't think there's really anything else I can add to the yards. It's really gonna give it more. Turn on Kabuki's scooter light. Okay. What are... I need to look up the actual item name, because then I can do the finder. They are actually called bamboo speaker. Okay. So let me do the item finder on the islands. We'll make a trip to the islands and get okay, so cactus cherry core sets. need to reference those again without having to come back into the find page. Core is, wow, surprisingly not busy. It's going to be in Zen Core. Okay. Let's get out of construction mode, because you can't be in construction mode and fly. I'll let you do it. I don't want to be delayed when I get to the airport to do so. Let's put away the items that we don't need to take with us. We don't need the customization kits. We don't need the storage or the workbench. Okay. Let's go to the airport. I'm going there. Alright, we're on core. Look, we're gonna try to go to core. Let's see. They have a whole Zen section, which includes all the bamboo stuff. Want to visit some online play. Roger. Search via dodo code. I bet I'm gonna have to wait to go to core. Let me look at the others. Let's see, the other ones, cherry, cactus. Let's look at cactus. There's one in line to get into cactus. What those sets look like? Sets. There are 3 on sets right now. What does cherry look like? There are currently 2 on cherry. Okay, so let me go back up here to core. We're going to remove ourselves from that one because I'm not going to wait that long. Cherry. We're going to get onto cherry because we can get into it right away. Okay, and we're going to do the screen while I enter the dodo code. Yes, let's fly. Alright, back to this one. As long as somebody's not trying to leave, we should be able to get onto the island. Perfect. Time to go. Fly. Hopefully we can find him quickly. And we'll go run around we'll place those. Oh yeah, we haven't not placed our gas station yet. We need to do that. We need to place our gas pumps. We'll do that while we're placing these speakers around. Might also have to get the rest of the songs. Okay. Can you, like, move out of the way, person? Someone's about to leave, so we're about to be stuck for a minute. Torii gates, we got plenty of those right now. I sure as heck didn't want to sit in this wheelchair. Trying to cut through on the fences there. Hell, we gotta wait till this person leaves. Daru. Bye-bye, Daru. I hope that eventually Animal Crossing changes all this stuff for all these loading screens. It's just ridiculous. Get up out of the chair. I'm not trying to sit there. Let's grab an extra one of those. So we use that color in our last build. It's like a needle in a haystack to find these items. every time I'm looking for something, it's something that's always like at the furthest away from the airport. Somewhere around here, there's got to be those bamboo speakers. Somewhere. Indeed. Where can they be? Section behind this one. This one. Gotta be around here somewhere. Just keep looking. Eventually we will find them. When you look long enough for them. Show yourself. Ooh, there are bottles on the next aisle, so we need to. I also need another one of these. We'll get 2 of them. Can you grab some of those bottles? Go back by there. I found the bamboo speakers. There's gonna be only 3 of them. Of course. Of course. Well, that's 3 more than we had. So. Let's grab some of these guys, because I do not have any of those. let's just grab some more of these radios, because these ones you can change what's playing on them, so as well, so we'll utilize those. What else we have? Let's grab some of these coffee plants. Use that as part of our decoration. What we'll do is we'll just get creative with, if we have to, with hiding the other radios around. Let's grab 2 of those. We'll grab a couple of the cypress plants as well. Start making our way back down this way. Let's grab a couple of the toolboxes. Is that? Okay. I thought I grabbed the robot there for a second. I sure as heck wanted that. It does not fit in with the island theme. Okay, that fills up our pockets with that. So let's head to the airport. We've got plenty of radios of different types, music players of different types, that we can hide around the island and get that music ambiance going on around the island. Too bad. Only took us like 15 minutes to do that. As it goes to the flying away screen on sail left. There we go. Clears me off of that island. Right. Okay, so we need to go over here. That screen on the computer. Close that out. Alright. Let's see, where can we hide a speaker? Oh, you know what? We could put a speaker on this table. That little tiny. Yeah, forward. Place heading. Actually, I want to turn that. I want to turn it this way. change it on that one, which is totally fine. It can be random down here. I mean, that's kind of what I would expect. No use in putting a speaker on this side because you have a generator running. Give natural confidence to that. Okay. Let's see. Suppose we can add some more music over here. Top of that vending machine. That'll give some life to that. I don't think you can put anything on top of flower stands, so not gonna try. Put anything on top of the DVD, so no one there. We do have music playing here for that area. That gives a little more of that, so okay, what should we put? Probably need to turn. Yeah. Without enjoying the cool breeze of your clothing. Henry's over here singing. Give him a hand clap. Alright, we got about 10 minutes left and then I'm going to be ending the stream. So let's see, we've got... Do you have music inside there? I wonder if I could... I'll be able to fit one here and a mannequin when I get a mannequin. Oh wait, I have music right there. Duh. It's on the desk. What's the point? Yeah, you can't adjust the volume on it, so. It's fine. What are you doing, you know? Good to see you again. We get results from Happy Home Academy tomorrow, yes. Really good about my interior design this time. What I'm worried about is if the judge will, you know, understand my style. The judge for our island, I'm sure, will understand your style. Oh, yeah. Definitely let's see why. We'll let it shuffle. Definitely can do one on top of this. We'll do a shuffle on it as well. Let's see. Do we have a shed right here? There's one on the campsite. I need to get that gas pump out while we're over here. Where are you at, gas pump? There you are. There. We'll turn it this way. Yes, that works. Perfect. Leave it there. I could stash one in behind here. I guess not. I thought there was room here. I thought there is. Maybe it was too far. That's close. We'll do shuffle on it. You know, you gotta have some tunes while you're sitting here drinking your sake. Cassette player left. One cassette player and one bamboo speaker left. Okay. Let's see, we'll put cassette player on top of here. We just have the bamboo speaker left. We can hide him down here. That I can really off. Put that bamboo speaker right here. Yeah, it's one of those like things like I can hide something there. We do need to still put stuff on both of these, which we will get to eventually here. Oh, we still have a cassette player. Oh, okay. That music there. Now, there is the other shops on the other side here. Little stands. Cool. So all of these little like shop things stands here. We need to put items in yet. So that's something I'm going to end up having to do. Which, I mean, we have the bottles now. We can utilize those. Okay. Let's get this stuff put away. And it'll be just about time to wrap up stream at that point. So we'll head back to the office to end the stream. Okay, that cleared out all of that. We'll go this way. I do want to show you the rest of that fish market real quick on the way to the house. So yeah, this is the fish market I put together. Come buy all their fish. Fishing rods here and everything. Bottle. And we're going to do more of that over here. We're going to bring the boats up into the shoreline a little more, I think. Kind of give more depth to that area. It is coming together and we're making lots of progress on this. Alright, back into the office. Let's check our... Oh, I can't check it while I'm sitting, I guess. Or when I'm standing there. Okay, cool. We won't check that though. Alright, well... I think that pretty well does it for today. Do appreciate you hanging out with me and keeping me company while I'm working on the island. We'll have another stream coming up. Not sure exactly when I'm going to do it yet, but I'll try to schedule it and announce it ahead of time if I can. But that pretty well does it for today's stream. Really appreciate you coming in and supporting me, and with all the likes and the follows, I appreciate that. And until next time, that's where we're going to send you off. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya!